I feel like this video right here is gonna be one of those videos that have the potential to be really good, and we don't know that yet until we get into it. We don't know how good the video is until we watch it. And I say that because I saw Brent, I saw Pat, AD, and Richie. I haven't been to the West Coast yet, so I don't know much about LA. I know this is Cultural Blasphemy LA, but with those 4 guys in it, how could this not be funny? I already know they're gonna make it entertaining and funny for a guy like me that don't know too much about LA anyway. So we're gonna get into Louisiana chicken is better than Popeye's Cultural Blasphemy. Let's go.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Cultural Blasphemy. This is the LA edition. As you see, we have 4 native West Coasters themselves getting ready to say some very blasphemous things about the city that we love so much. You got 3 people over there. You got 1 person in the hot seat. Your job, AD, why you sitting in this hot seat?
The editor already up to it. Said bro looked like Where's Waldo? I didn't want to spit my drink, but I saw that. I know y'all saw that. Come on now.
Figure out who said the most blasphemous thing you're gonna see pop up on the screen.
Come on, Jay Simpson.
All right. I've never heard that sentence. All right. So you're gonna get off of it. All right, and there it is. You're Doughboy Simpson.
His hand roast me, answer life.
Without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it. First blasphemy to the screen is...
The beach in LA is overrated. Wait, the beaches in LA are overrated.
The beaches
Who
in
said
LA
this?
I know who said this.
are overrated.
I know who said it.
You don't know, no, you don't know who said this.
I know who said it.
No, AD, you can't just automatically think and assume that you know who said this. You gotta ask them all questions. Can we get 2 minutes on the clock?
I'm gonna ask Richie first.
Yeah.
The beaches in LA are overrated. You think so?
I feel like Pat said this. And I just want to give y'all a quick little rundown before we even get into it. I feel like Pat said this because it looked like Brent. He don't look like a beach guy. He might go to the beach and kick it, but I don't feel like Brent is going to the beach and going to multiple beaches to know what's overrated and what's properly rated. Could be Richie, but it seemed like Pat. Pat seems like he goes to the beach and just be like, there's better beaches.
So I couldn't really tell you.
You ain't no Venice Beach nigga?
Nah, I'm not. You don't go because they're overrated? No, well, I mean, I just don't go to any beach like that, really, whether I'm on the East Coast or West Coast.
Brand ain't allowed to no amusement park or no beach. So I know he ain't like that shit.
You gotta be this tall to frolic in the sand.
How AD gonna say Brent ain't allowed at the beach? He said Brent ain't allowed at no amusement parks, no beaches, nothing. Since when you got to be a certain age to go to the beach? Or height.
You gotta be this tall to frolic in the sand.
He gonna get caught in the waves and shit. You know what I mean? They're all out right there without lifeguards and shit. He's out there with the
I'm not getting in there.
This strikes me as Pat, you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Well, I mean, in terms of beaches as a whole,
It seems like I think you got like a braid do-rag, you know what I'm saying? You go boogie board, you know what
I
I
don't get in the water. But I mean, to be fair, I don't get in the water.
I don't get
You
no.
go to the beach.
Why don't you get in the water? Because
What is your favorite beach?
I like my favorite beach.
This is Jamaica.
You just put your feet in the sand.
Talk about some I don't get in the water. It's Pat. He already got defensive. Pat thinks the beaches are overrated for whatever reason. He gonna tell us at the end of this once AD pick Pat. But this man talking about some he don't get in the water. Brace it. What you do? Just put your feet in the sand, put your toes in the
No, I mean, the beaches in LA are pretty compared to, like, most beaches. But, I mean, like, if we're talking about, like, tropical beaches and stuff, yeah, there's, like, you know, there's crack in the sand.
Have you been to Y'all been to Dock
Yeah.
You wouldn't say that's a nice beach.
No one goes to Dockweiler
You might get shot.
to get a nice beach.
But we all know where it is. We all know what Dockweiler is.
That's because
we
we
know what
allow
You
Dockweiler
ain't
is.
never been.
They allow bonfires.
They allow bonfires. They do.
I've been going to about 16.
You ain't never been.
Brent and roast marshmallows there.
The Boy Scouts.
Bring those to sandcastles. I remember being at like Dockweiler Beach, and this like group, like it was like a gang of dudes, and they were just like, "Hey, come out the sandbox, blood! Come out the sandbox!" Never heard that at a beach.
So that's how you figure they overrated. You got banged on at the beach. You like, oh.
Yeah, Pat got some stories. Pat got some stories. Pat got some stories. I had a feeling it was Pat. I don't know. I just got that feeling off of just the answer. I mean,
I don't think this. All right, time is up. Time is up.
I say Pat.
You gotta build it up. You gotta build it up. I gotta ask you.
I think San Diego beaches are better than LA beaches.
Out of the three up here, Pat, Brent, and Richie.
Who do you think said this? You ain't
his
gonna
head-
this beach, nigga? Nah, I'm not.
He put his hand
Brandon
down the
allowed
corner.
a new amusement park or no beach. He's too little for that.
He's too little.
You gotta be this tall to frolic in the sand.
Pat.
Mr. Cloud, is it you?
Although I kind of agree with this, it was
It
not
was me.
me.
I don't like. The LA beach is just not. It is not the scene. The water.
Wow. Wow, Richie. Okay. All right. I guess that's the tactic. Say one sentence or say one or two sentences and stay quiet to throw the guesser off because I really wasn't expecting it to be.
Freezing. First of all,
It's
you
great,
cannot
too.
get in there.
You're supposed to be
great.
alone. I thought
Nah, bro, you don't take the lot to the beach. There's a lot of
man.
tourist shit there, bro. It's the sand ain't clean. I'm just not feeling it, bro. I ain't feeling nothing
I ain't gonna
about
lie,
the
bro.
LA
Me
beach,
personally,
bro.
I don't like the beach either.
See, there you go. You don't like none of the beaches. You don't like none of the beaches. You don't like Malibu.
Bro, I got trauma from the
ain't
beaches,
Atlanta.
man.
I mean, technically, that's like that's what they did in Baywatch. That's like the end of LA, the city of Los Angeles. To the beach, Brent? Probably like twice a year or something like that.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to like to go to the beach to have sex. You feel me? Nighttime.
There you go.
bring you a
I'm
cup,
from the beach.
you be right there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm from the east
Beach
side.
sex is overrated overall. It's terrible. I don't want to say that.
Beach sex is overrated.
You go on a Dutch roll, bro, I just had to bend it over, you know what I'm saying?
That's because you be at Dockwaller.
And I've never seen Doc Waller a day in my life. I've never seen that beach, but just from the 5 minutes, just like I said in the intro, I would get caught up. I would get hip to the video real quick. He got banged on at the beach. He said that's why beach sex is overrated because you don't be at the right beach.
Come out, blood, catch your favorite.
He's smashing skin.
You gotta go down, go to Long Beach where it's cool, you know what I'm saying? And chill out. Like Queen Mary.
I gotta ask Richie, what other beach is better than LA beaches then?
The beach down in San Diego is better.
Santa Barbara?
Santa Barbara's no. What's the beach in San Diego I'm going to?
Why the F did Brent just pick up his cup like that? Maybe it was too close to Richie. What was Richie doing with too many movements? Brent thought he was finna touch it. Did Brent think he was finna touch where he put his lips at on the cup?
Long Beach is low-key better.
Think of the name.
Yeah.
I live in San Diego, so the beaches down there are better in San Diego. I will admit that.
What about Orange County?
That's not LA, ain't it?
No, but I'm saying, do they have better beaches than us? You don't go to OC Beach? Orange County. You go to OC Beach? You go to Newport? You go to Newport?
Newport, Hermosa, and Seal Beach are decent. But
Hermosa, Seal, yeah,
it's
yeah,
still
yeah.
LA
I'm
water.
lost.
You can't
Yeah,
get away
it's
from
still
that
LA, it's still
cement
LA.
mixed water.
Sewage.
It just has a hint of dead body, yeah.
That water's always cold. It be 95 degrees outside. That water's cold.
Right.
Anybody coming to LA, if you're traveling, trust us. Don't get in the water.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Just get the vibes of the beach.
The beach is that bad? Because the beaches that I've been to, pretty water, white sand. Get in the water if you want to. It's salty. I mean, you can get in the water. They acting like as if you step foot in that water, you get waist deep in that water. You wouldn't even want to get. You would want to get right out or something.
I mean, the boardwalk and the food. Don't.
Santa Monica? Santa Monica?
Santa Monica cool. Stay away from Doc Waller, though.
Stay away. Because it's too close to Venice.
It's called Dockweiler. That sounds like a mean dog. It's not a good beach name. You just not going to Dockweiler.
Can we get the next Blasphemy to the screen, please? Between the three major regions, West Coast music is the worst.
Oh my God. Oh my.
I wish you could see some of like the crew's faces in this room right now because there's a lot of shock
said that?
over this blasphemy.
Who said that?
Get down.
Oh man, can I get some? I got something to say about that though. Yeah, I got something to say about that.
What you got?
2, 1, Richie. Okay, okay. So you said West Coast. So you're not just saying LA, the city, but you're
Just
West Coast.
West
Well,
Coast.
down south, New York, and East Coast.
New York,
Right.
East Coast.
New York started it, and down south is killing right now.
I was about to say down south is probably #1 for me. Down south is definitely probably #1 for me. What I grew up on, I mean, still rocking to this day. This is the worst. So we got down south, East Coast, and West Coast. Are those the 3 major regions that we're talking about? You're saying they're the worst between them 3? I just know down
So
south.
technically, West Coast music sucks right now. What you mean West Coast music?
But I mean, you can.
It was Brent.
Who your favorite?
It was Brent.
Who your favorite West Coast artist?
Overall or right now?
Right now.
Kendrick and Baby Keem. But I think that overall, you can't, like, Dr. Dre set up music for all artists.
I was
Like,
about to
Babyface.
say. I was about to say right now. I'm not gonna say you gotta go with Kendrick, but on the West Coast, favorite artist that's right now, it's gotta be Kendrick. It's gotta me personally, Kendrick right now.
You showed up.
What did Brent just said?
For all artists.
You was
Like
playing
Kraig.
Babyface when you showed up. Hell, Babyface, you had it loud on the too. 80 can't be throwing us for a loop. I mean, he went.
I'm a West Coast artist.
I'm a West Coast artist.
I'm the last nigga that said this shit.
But you like to just throw that in there. It's not like we're trash. You know, trash. I think you like something.
One person, yeah, I know my music's trash. Brent told me something. I know my music's trash. Man, I knew this was probably gonna be a sleeper. I just had a feeling whenever I saw the thumbnail and I saw who was in the video. This is dope. We only 8 minutes into the video. We ain't even halfway into the video, and this is already a W.
Who's your favorite West Coast artist right now? My favorite West Coast artist right now?
Lady Rich.
The Dog. Dog is my favorite rapper. But he the only one. Snoop Dogg. Yeah, that's it though. I don't f with Kendrick like that. I feel that, you know, I respect it, but
They said, where you from?
I'm sorry, dog.
He been listening, his favorite Baby Shark on repeat, you know what I'm saying?
Baby Shark on repeat.
Mexico type of person.
But I listen to all the Baby's music. The Lil Baby.
Birdman, baby.
When the chick go to Brent's house, he's like, what are you trying to listen to? I got Kids by 1, Baby.
Jackson.
Oh, you edgy. Okay, Kids Bop 26, 27.
Is Kids Bop? Hold on. Is Kids Bop still going? I remember having a few Kids Bops. Yes, Kids Bop is still going. Wow. I wonder what songs they're remixing now.
Richie, out of the 3 up there, man, who you think said this ignorance?
I think Red's just trying to play like he said.
I feel like it's it.
But I think
It was Brent. Oh, you edgy. Okay, Kids Bop 26. You was playing Babyface when you...
Another. You were playing Babyface. Commercial break. Everybody. Gonna have to get some extra stick back for that. Commercial break. We're back.
I'm gonna say Red said it. Was it you?
Nah, I think you already know. I fuck with it.
Listen to This pains me, LA. This pains me. Okay.
listen to French Montana.
No disrespect at all. No disrespect
Sounds
at
like it.
all.
Sounds like
I'm a
respect.
huge fan of Ice Cube,
It's very
Dr.
disrespectful.
Dre. I think Game, Odd Future, TDE had a run. But when you just think of if you just think of historically old school music. If you dip into old school, I'm
West
probably
Coast.
gonna go New York and old school Memphis.
But what about right now?
Memphis?
What about right now, New
you
York?
love
Like,
the
what
360
about right now, New
They're
York?
not doing
Right
it.
now, yes.
now, New York.
Right
You don't
now,
say they better
right
than
now,
West Coast?
New York is no, not at all. I'm just saying overall, of all three, I personally would dip into old school New York and old school South more.
So that's where he's coming from with that one. All right, so he's talking about it all the time. He's not talking about right now. Because I was thinking, is New York better than the West Coast right now? I would say no. Like I said, I would have the South #1, and I probably have the West Coast second and New York third right now. Just right now, because seems like whenever you do hear a new New York artist, he might sound like somebody else. Versus, I mean, there's their like handful of New York artists that sound different. That's why they stand out. But for the most part, that's the sound I'm getting from New York.
Brooklyn drill.
South right now.
Is our music too aggressive for you?
That be going to roast me. Listen to Brooklyn drill.
Drill, even though I personally don't, I'm not listening to current New York like that. Drill has way more of an impact across music than current West Coast.
Are you still listening to Flow Rider?
Hang on.
Wait, are you from the West Coast?
Yeah, he's from LA. I'm on the show.
I'm on the. Talk about some. I'm from the show, and not from the show. I'm on the show, nigga. I'm on Cultural Blasphemy, LA. What you mean? Am I from LA? But I can see where Pat's coming from in that sense. If you want to talk about older, because I mean, but there's a lot of old West Coast music. So how could you? It's tough. It's tough if you're looking at it from all. But if you're talking about,
Edited, so he's just making all the other.
This nigga's a mole. He's not even.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Optimus Prime. Just
Hear off that bullshit.
My favorite rapper is Tupac.
He said, Pat, we have to have you leave the show. I can't believe you said this.
So Corrupt, Dog Pound.
all amazing artists. All amazing artists. I'm not saying they're trash. I'm just saying
Who's better
for
than
me, I have them in
Name
third
5
place.
New York rappers better than niggas in Death Row. Snoop, Pac, nigga.
Over in New York,
Drake, yes.
Wu-Tang.
now I think we're getting Blasphemy. Now I think we're getting blast. I can't even say it. What? Let's let Pat rattle off the rest of his list real quick.
Wild Deep.
Wow, what?
Hey, this is an LA based
Tribe Called Quest.
Turn the audio up when they edit. You need to hear the gas.
Strike him now, Lord.
Don't say
Take
it.
advantage of
I'm just saying.
Strike his
New
dreadlocks,
York
Lord.
has hitters Nas, Biggie,
Was Biggie's catalog long enough? I mean, we didn't talk about the music, but was his catalog long enough to really go against? I mean, I'll give you Biggie if you want Biggie, but if you're naming 5 New York artists of all time, that's better. I mean, it's gonna be tough. I mean, I know he just did it, but I'm just talking about, like, if you wanted to really debate that and sit down and actually have that as an episode, woo!
See, you got Biggie, you got Nas. I can say
I mean,
that.
personally, I think Biggie, I think he was big because of his death. I don't think Biggie was.
Nah, Biggie was top tier. You
That's what I'm saying. Over like 2 albums, I'm like.
So you bumping all of them over West Coast?
if I had to choose,
That guy really back
I
in the
still
day.
listen to West Coast.
Say the statement one more
I
time.
still listen to West Coast, and I'm saying they're all amazing artists. I'm just saying it's third place for me.
Hit
Hit 'em up.
West
Hit
Coast
'em up
music
is
is
the best diss track of all time. Bro.
It is.
Is the worst. He had to put it. Why do you have to put it like that? Like, that's what's gonna make him think that he don't mess with the West Coast music. That man said it's the worst, and he talk about of all time.
No, so it's no Vaseline.
The blood from Doc Water.
I'm not driving around LA listening to diss tracks. I'm not driving around.
No Vaseline.
No Vaseline. I'm saying they did a great job on those, but I just personally I'm not bumping them more than New York and Southern artists right now.
And reggae music.
Reggae music. Reggae music.
Dub C, none of them sugar free.
I'm just saying, E40, I'm a fan.
He's listening to Tribe Called Quest.
Brent, chill, Brent. Brent is funny. When he just said E40 though, I got a lot of people that I know a lot of people that are split on E40. There's a lot of people that do not like that flow and do not like his sound at all. And there's some people that like him. So it was just like growing up with E40 and hearing E40 and hearing how people still talk about him and what they think about him now. That's a name where it's either or. Because you either really like E40 or you really don't. I ain't never met nobody that was just like, he's all right.
But I think you listen to more West Coast rappers right now than you do East Coast rappers. Would you say that?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long have you been listening to more West Coast rappers than East Coast rappers? Like,
I mean, it's always been a mix.
It's always been a mix
of everything. But I'm just saying, if you had to stack them up and they were just like
Yeah,
West
you
Coast, you get one coast for the rest of your life. I'm probably gonna pick
The South.
the South, honestly.
Memphis?
You can say the South, that's fine.
Hey, you're going with Memphis out of that southern
No,
area?
I was talking about Memphis in terms of like old school kind of rap. In terms of now, obviously Atlanta, Florida,
Like,
New Orleans, Memphis.
Have you ever attempted the Crip Walk?
Attempted, yeah.
What did it look like?
It would be passable for white people
Poke it.
who saw the Crip Walk before.
Okay.
Look like a river dancing.
AD would be like, you not spilling nothing.
I'm gonna spell out East Coast. Change the game.
You just spelled out San Vicente. Wilshire out Nick City.
Next one up.
I can't believe that. I knew it was gonna be bad. You were going.
So is the game set up so where like you can't be picked twice? So since AD was already up there, Richie was already up there, and Pat's now up there, does this have to be Brent? And then Brent's gonna go up there and then it's gonna finish with AD? If that's the case, I hope I didn't figure that out. Cause it wouldn't ruin it, but it would kind of ruin the kind of surprise of who said what.
Hard on the Brent.
I'm sorry, LA. I love you guys.
Man,
I
love you guys. It's just, this is the show to say how you feel.
I can relate with beaches, and then you come in and say some. I'm like,
Tupac, Tribe Called Quest.
oh man. Can we get the next Blasphemy to the screen, please?
Tupac, Tribe Called Quest.
That's what he said, man.
Downtown Long Beach is better than downtown LA.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and throw the
Look at
time.
cameraman, that nigga said.
Timer.
All right. First of all, you have to be completely from another city if you don't agree with this.
You gotta be from. Hold on, let me hear what he said. You have to be from a different city to. Hold on, let me hear what he said.
You have to be completely from another city if you don't agree with this.
Gotta be from another city if you don't agree with this. So it says downtown Long Beach is better than downtown LA. So he said he does agree, but he's saying tourists and people like me wouldn't agree. All right, so that don't help nobody.
Downtown LA right now is the closest thing to Walking Dead we have.
Downtown LA is like where the 80s went and died. Like, you know, like they try to revive it, but everything outside, you know, that little one area.
I was just talking about this, like downtown LA to an outsider is like if a zombie apocalypse happened, but everyone was ignoring the zombies. Like if the zombies, they didn't attack anybody and it wasn't contagious, they were just like, and you're just like, across the street.
Wait, so we're talking, okay, we're just talking downtown Long Beach. Like, in general, we're not saying like the nightlife or
Women,
Everything.
In every way. Literally in every way. They have like a Grand Prix in Long Beach.
Layout. They have an aquarium. That's how you know you're in a good neighborhood. If downtown LA had an aquarium, it'd be all pit bulls.
we got Bumtropolis out there.
Hey, you don't even gotta. Hey, I could just imagine that. I mean, LA is like one of those places where you just hear about you hear good and bad things about, but he is dogging their beaches, their downtown life. I mean,
that's how you know
I already know the traffic's bad.
They say aquarium, that place is nice.
Talk about some.
That nice.
If downtown LA had a freaking aquarium, it'll have pit bulls in it.
Do you go to Long Beach a lot, Richie?
I used to live by Long Beach. I just think
You know about Pine Street?
No.
You never went over there by Pine Street?
What's Pine Street? You
Pine Street where all the bars at. That's all the bars. Yeah.
We got
Long Beach is
Complex
so
Con too
lovely.
down there.
No, wait, here's how I'm gonna know. AD, have you ever rented a boat from Long Beach?
Yes, of course.
You ever rented a boat
Yes.
from Long Beach?
Yes.
You ever?
No.
No?
And you can fish out of there, but
Okay, so it's between you two. Anybody who's rented a boat in Long Beach likes it more than downtown LA.
Cause you can fish out there like if you've never caught a fish before, rent a boat.
Fish in Long Beach?
If I saw Brent on a little ass boat fishing, hey, I wouldn't be able to hold no line.
Nah, you started in Long Beach. You started by the Queen Mary, and then you go out to the ocean. Right?
Maybe it'd be them little toys.
That's a,
Y'all never did that before. You never ran a boat.
Yeah, cotton candy too.
you had cotton candy too, huh? Took me right out of my laugh. When did this fall? How long ago did this fall into the video? I mean, well, I'll see it whenever I'm editing, but is that 2 times in one video? He said,
I get sick. I get a bad stomach. I get sick. I get seasick and stuff, so I gotta get a
Eat too
lot.
much candy.
I gotta get a lot of weed.
Mom, I can't fish anymore.
I gotta get a lot of weed, a lot of drink, and then you just go out there. Then you go out there on the you know what I'm saying? You be out there in the high seas, and then you go way out there.
in the high seas.
You gonna see on tape. You gonna see it.
This nigga said it's a pirate.
Y'all never went to Catalina?
Oh, yeah.
And where do you leave? But where do you leave from to go to Catalina?
Long Beach.
You see what I'm saying?
To the helicopter.
I'm ready to snitch.
All right, Patrick, who said this blasphemy, man?
I don't even know.
Well,
I'm
it
having too
seems
much
like
fun.
it would be the person who just had a joyous, a joyous sun-filled day on a pirate ship. I think this. Brent Taylor.
Was it Brent?
I think I did say that, my bad.
Man, I hope the next one isn't AD. I really hope the next one isn't AD because then we would have figured it out. We would have figured that everybody needs to get picked and somebody can't get picked twice. I had a feeling it was gonna be Brent and AD. Damn, I hope it's not like that. Either way, it's still.
Yeah, man, this is great.
You always know about the
You
music.
was into it too, so I tried to run
Yeah, y'all two niggas copy y'all answers.
But all y'all was happy, so I tried to blend in. I didn't want to be the one dude to be like, no, it's not. I hate Long Beach.
I get it though. Long Beach is great. Long Beach has a great downtown.
LA got hella rats and all kind of other stuff. Like, it really is just like gross and everything. Long Beach is nice. Like,
I've never felt like I could get randomly stabbed in downtown Long Beach, but maybe I didn't go to the right places.
Probably not.
Everybody watching who does come to the city, remember, you can go to Long Beach. Don't go to Dockweiler Beach, though. Don't get confused.
Don't go to downtown Long Beach. You may get stabbed in Long Beach.
Yeah, you might get stabbed in Long Beach, but the beach is cool.
I get this picture of a white family coming to Dockweiler, like, is this the place on all They must be having a party over there.
There's a ridge in the sand.
You
see Booga Bowl come out of nowhere.
Why you gotta see Boo come out the sand though? Why we gotta see Boo come out the sand? Why do we have to see Boo come out the sand?
All right, next one up. Let's go. You ready? The next blasphemy we have is Louisiana chicken is better than Popeyes.
But it is.
But
Like, that's not even hard. I'm looking at that. I'm like, hold on. That's not even a tough one. It ain't even close. If you from LA, you know Louisiana.
Start the clock, please.
If you from LA, you know Louisiana is better than Papay's.
Are we talking about I'm assuming
Papay's.
All right, but let me just run through it. Let me see what everybody. Richard, what you think about the two chicken spots, brother?
I mean, you get more at Popeyes than you can Louisiana, I believe. Like more size in it, right? If I'm not mistaken.
You asking me?
You
He said if I'm not mistaken. It was him.
So clearly you're not a fan like that. Okay. I mean, I'm saying, can you go like
If I'm not mistaken.
the red beans and rice? They
Yeah, they got more options. I see what you're saying.
Brent don't go there. They ain't got no kids meal. They ain't got no somebody come back.
80 is on fire. 80 is on fire. 80 been cooking Brent ass this whole episode.
I got no choice.
They got the chicken sandwich though.
Ain't no cartoon. Fuck, all right, Pat, hold on, what you think?
Louisiana chicken takes too long, so I go to Popeyes more often. But if we're talking about, are we talking about LA Popeyes? Because Popeyes in New Orleans is better than
You're right.
Louisiana.
Popeyes in New Orleans and got
crazy.
buffets and all kinds of okay.
Popeyes in New Orleans. Popeyes is down south. I wouldn't even say down south, all the down south. But it just seems like, hey, that lady from the commercial seemed like she be back there.
Let's talk about LA Popeyes.
I like Popeyes more.
I'm the Pappies.
I like Popeyes more. Louisiana's chicken is a little greasy for me.
Popeyes not greasy? What do you get? What do you order when you go to Popeyes? Like when you go into the
I'm about to be judged. This is gonna make me lose all credibility. I get the spicy strip meal.
Big ass kid.
I do too.
With barbecue sauce? Oh, so good.
What you know about the sweet heat?
Huh?
You don't get the sweet heat?
Oh, the sweet and sour?
The little, yeah, whatever that
And when it's in season, the crawdad? The crawdad? Oof.
80?
Bro, in all the hoods, bro, the best chicken is Louisiana. The more dangerous, the better the chicken is.
I don't be
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? It's better
Which
than Popeyes.
Louisiana though? Because they all different though. All Louisianas ain't the same. All Papay's is, but all Louisianas
All
is not
Papay's
the same.
is.
Some
I ain't
Louisianas
gonna
is
lie,
gross, some
bro.
of them fire. Some of them got
Nigga,
fish.
the ones in Compton, bro, they all dangerous to go to.
But they fire. But they fire. But they all fire. That's what Rosecrans fire.
The one that's the Rosecrans, the best one.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, time is up. Brent, who said Louisiana chicken is better than?
If it's AD, I'm done. If it's AD, I'm done. It better not be AD. It better not be AD. We better not have figured this out. I'm telling you.
Y'all ain't never told somebody like, let's go to Papay's real quick. And they be looking at you like you crazy. You be like, go Papay's. And they be like, well, no, the Papay's.
What is that?
Papay's,
P-A-P-A-Y-S?
what's the
P-A-P-A-Y.
I want some chicken. I want some chicken. Okay. I think 80s.
No, I like Popeyes more. Louisiana's chicken is a little greasy. Brent don't go there. They ain't got no kids meal. You big ass kid.
I think Loco said that.
Richard?
I think AD said that. for the reason that we spoke on earlier. I feel like everybody got to get picked. Richie already got picked. I think I beat the game.
Yes, it was me.
No!
Popeyes in LA. You know what?
What am I talking
I've been to a few Popeyes places in LA. I feel like the chicken just get bland over time. Like it's just like there's no real season in Popeyes chicken no more.
It's all seasons.
I know. I feel like it's not.
I know they
bro.
got some shit called the little sparkle, bro. The Cajun sparkle, that motherfucker.
But you go to Louisiana, or Manchester, you never have that problem. Bro.
Okay,
You go to
but
Louisiana,
are all the Louisianas as a whole better than
all the
Popeyes
Popeyes
as
in
a
the
whole?
whole?
Nah, I won't say that.
See what I'm saying?
You gotta find the certain one as
You
best
gotta
all
find out
Popeyes
one.
are
It
big.
might be one that
Now,
like,
what-
it's
now,
like
what-
5 Louisianas. That's
Okay,
it.
what Popeyes is? What Popeyes that you for sure you go to like this one hits all the time?
Jefferson.
The one on Jefferson?
Yes, that one hit different. That's the one that had
That one will hit
line
different.
around the
That's the one
corner.
that somebody got shot
Yeah,
at.
the one on
But
the
the chicken
break.
sandwich.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's like good thing if somebody died for chicken. If somebody died for that chicken,
It's LA. Name a place somebody ain't got shot.
Louisiana has no chicken sandwich, so
by
boom.
me. They known for me.
That'd be crazy.
Yes.
Louisiana chicken drops a chicken sandwich.
Asian people cook all Louisiana chicken.
Oh yeah,
I'm fine.
they all yeah, I'm gonna close.
Niggas a Popeye enthusiast, man.
It's like
Jesus.
Now, if the Louisiana, I feel what you said. It's like if you got like black people work behind the thing, you already know it's about to be fire. Or if the Asians just got fish there, you know,
Shit be busting.
it's gonna bust. You like, oh, y'all got the chicken and the fish.
Yeah, let me get that fish
think
plate with the 3 pieces.
So all Louisiana chickens aren't actually the same Louisiana chicken.
Some of them
It's
got
like
half of it is Chinese food, so they like chicken is like secondary to what they really
The ones with the Chinese food probably the best though.
They do.
They be splitting the LLC down the middle. Yeah, we got chicken, but donuts.
But donuts.
Chicken or Asian
Variety.
hot
That
dog.
Asian girl speak with slang. She be like, "What's up? What you want today? You want the chicken strip?"
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Cultural Blasphemy. If there's some things that you
I appreciate everybody who made it to the end of this video. I know this was a lengthy one, so if y'all vibed out with me, y'all chilled, and y'all liked this video, hit that like, subscribe.